All right, thank you, David. The Doors were in that kind of in-between area. You know, the Westro, the season opener, has now worn off. Not yet quite to the All-Star break. Crunch time, of course, is still a ways away. How do players go about maintaining that focus here at the midseason?
You know, I think this is interesting. If you're chasing greatness, we hear that expression a lot from LeBron James, I'm chasing greatness. I don't think focus is ever at issue. If you're the Golden State Warriors in the season, you have an opportunity to win 73 games. Focus is never an issue. What's fascinating to me is can young players sustain attention for the 82-game drive, particularly those rookies. That is the group of players for whom I think it is really dangerous.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Ferguson, their backcourt. Anthony out there with Paul George. And it's Adams at the center position. He's covered by Westbrook. That's to Beal. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Anthony. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Boy, the quick hands of Anthony. He was off and running. Once he gets going like that, pretty much no way to shut that down.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour.
Sorry guys, my controller's going, Jack's controller's going dead.
Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Here's Sonorowski. He's covered by Westbrook. Morris, left side, a 3-ball.
You know, just a good play there from Melo to get a hand up to challenge the shot. Love that effort.
The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Anthony. Outside, George. Off target with his 3. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. And Paul George, the 10th overall pick in 2010 out of Fresno State. I'm not sure anyone realized, Doris, he'd be this good when he first got into the league.
No, you make a great point, Kev, because the physical tools were there, but his work ethic, he's adding layers to his game. It's been truly a thing to watch. This guy's got a chance to win league MVP before it's all said and done.
For the finish. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Well, this guy knows how to do this in the open floor. Russell Westbrook in transition is the most dangerous player.
Paul George with the steal. Launches the 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A slow start for Washington in this one. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Hill gets a wide open look. Bangs on the trifecta.
That's something he can do all night, gentlemen. Hill is deadly spotting up.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Adams, right side.
E13.
George.
E13.
Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets contact. And
come on, Westbrook.
2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Washington.
Russell Westbrook, an absolute terror. Someone who uses his body so well to draw contact.
Frazier, he's checked in for center answer. Well, the Thunder are not one of the best shooting teams from outside. We know this Doris lies.
3-point percentage, yet second in the league in points in the paint. So when they are able to get inside on a team, that is when they are at their most dangerous.
Pass to Morris. To the left side lane. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And Doris in the collective bargaining agreement. Great news for retired players. Health insurance options, pensions will increase, tuition reimbursement funds. What does that mean to these players who gave everything they had for this great game?
You know what I love about this, Kevin? I think each of us stands on the shoulders of the people who came before us, right? Everybody is the product of all the experience. 11.
Now Westbrook. He's got 11. The dish to Anthony. Back to Westbrook. And that does it. Lead by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Oh, they were trying to trap me, man. Googly eyes. PG-13. Mello, Carmelo Anthony.
NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom because she has definitely honed something special into him.
To be sure. I'm just not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking once she beats them in the court.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you, they've simply been more assertive in the open floor. They're leaking out early, converting with confidence.
Frazier and Beal are in the backcourt. Markieff Morris is out there with Mike Scott. And it's Oubre in for 3 seconds. That's Drew starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And so he draws the
Work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Doors have talked about the evolution of a specialist, the pure 3-and-D guy, for example, who in that category are some of the best in your opinion.
Well, I'm so happy that Klay Thompson has evolved from a guy who believed coming into the NBA that
Get
he
it, baby.
would be a 3-and-D guy to a much more versatile scorer. But in today's iteration, I would have to say Danny Green won a championship for the San Antonio Spurs, doing nothing but absorbing the biggest threat on the offensive end for the opponent and then being able to make huge threes at timely opportunities. Patrick Beverley, another guy grinding it out, increasingly making shots, and of course, tenacious on-ball defender.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass nice assist.
Frazier kicks to Morris. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Yeah, they got into a nice flow this quarter.
The Thunder lead by 7. Westbrook double team. Over Frazier. Out to Anthony. Shoots over Scott. Ferguson. It's Westbrook with the drive. And stolen by Scott. And it's sent back by George.
Oh, George, tremendous vertical Kevin. How fast does he get off his feet?
And Washington making a change here. Satoransky's checked in. Oubre, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Double team on Westbrook. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? It's the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of
Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display, the vertical out of this world.
Knocks it loose. Satoransky, the pass to Beal. Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And if you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. This game.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
Miami has jumped in for Washington. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Kelly Oubre. Oklahoma City moving it around. Ferguson's shot is good.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything.
Those have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And Zenoransky kicks to Beal. And there's the pass to Porter. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not...
8 seconds separating the 2 bucks. Westbrook drives in. It's stolen by